Hello, my friends. Wolf Tiger here, and I'm coming at you Tuesday afternoon with yet another fine episode of The Things That Make You Go, the series that takes an editorial look at the realm of video games and technology. So let's get started. In the news today, I saw a story that says EA CEO says the company is changing to become player first. I know that's pretty crazy to think about after all the things that Electronic Arts has done to some of our most beloved franchises over the last several years. So let me get you the details on that story. Under the new direction of CEO Andrew Wilson, Electronic Arts is shifting its mentality to become a more player-first company. Speaking with Bloomberg about his first 9 months on the job and what he wants to achieve going forward, Wilson acknowledged that EA hasn't always been seen in the best light, and said it's his job to change that. In all honesty, as I came into the role, there was this sense in the marketplace that maybe we weren't doing all that we could for the player, Wilson said. And my objective, number one, was to really reinstall a player-first mentality, a player-first culture inside the organization. Wilson said that EA can become a more player-first company in a number of ways, one of which is showing games earlier, like the company did at E3 with BioWare's next Mass Effect and new IP. Another way to do so is releasing public betas earlier in the development process, which the company also did with Battlefield Hardline, currently in beta on PC and PS4, ahead of its full release on October 21st. Okay, Mr. Wilson, let's look at what you said here. A player-first company. That sounds all good and well on a soundbite, but putting that into practice is a whole nother picture, especially when it comes to what Electronic Arts has done over the last decade. So many people have been upset about your company over the last several years that 2 years in a row it was voted worst company in America. That's pretty bad. And I'm sure a lot of people out there are still very upset about what you've done to their favorite franchises. And a lot of people out there can probably guess I feel the same way. Okay, you say you want your company to be player-centric. Here's a little hint. Stop putting in a bunch of DRM and DLC and giving us social media features. We don't want those. We want our beloved franchises to continue to improve with good gameplay, solid stories, and interesting characters. And that's not even counting the sports and military titles where we see the same game coming out each year with a new year slapped on the logo, but little has changed under the hood. That's not right. We should see the games getting better. And in fact, many of the sports titles have regressed over the last several years. Madden is considered a weaker title now than it was a few years ago. There's something wrong with that picture. If you want to get the fans back, you've got to start giving results. Give us some finished, solid games. Not games that we have to wonder, is this thing broken or am I going to miss out by getting the latest version? In short, Mr. Wilson, the best way to get your customer base back is to give us some results. Don't make sound bites, make some games. And I don't mean some quick games with a bunch of DRM attached to them. Don't give us another Sim City where we have to log on to your servers just to play our own local game. Give us a completed, finished, actual game that's solid on all aspects. Not a rush out and not just a quick sequel. Please, don't kill our franchises. And if you're really honest about wanting to make changes about the way your company does things, all the better. A lot of fans out there have been waiting a long time to see their franchises regain their former glory. They're tired of seeing titles regress year after year. And I, for one, have been looking forward to a good Madden game, which we haven't seen for several years now. So over the next several months and years, Mr. Wilson, a lot of fans will have their eyes on you. As always, we'll keep our eyes open and see what happens next. That's all for now. Peace out.